The A-10 Thunderbolt II, affectionately known as the Warthog, remains one of the most iconic close air support aircraft in the U.S. Air Force, and in 2025, it's making headlines again. Despite discussions over the years about retiring the aircraft, 2025 has proven that the A-10 still holds a critical role on the modern battlefield, especially in asymmetric and rugged combat scenarios. The latest updates reflect both upgrades and a broader discussion around its future. While the U.S. Air Force has reiterated its long-term plan to phase out the A-10, citing the need to modernize for near-peer conflicts, Congress and various defense analysts continue to advocate for its unique capabilities. In fact, some squadrons have received updated avionics packages and cockpit interface improvements as part of a final service life extension program. These upgrades include enhanced targeting systems and better communication tools that allow it to operate more effectively in joint force environments. A significant point of interest in 2025 is the debate around the aircraft's replacement. Although the F-35 has often been discussed as a successor, it still doesn't match the A-10's durability, loiter time, or the sheer psychological impact it has on ground forces. The A-10's 30mm GAU-8 Avenger cannon, a 7-barrel rotating gun, remains unmatched in its ability to deliver devastating firepower in support of ground troops. Reports from recent military exercises, such as Red Flag 25-1, showcased the A-10 working in tandem with newer platforms, including drones and fifth-generation fighters. The exercises prove that with the right integration, the A-10 can still contribute to multi-domain operations, especially in contested environments where agility and sustained fire support are necessary. In terms of deployment, the A-10 has recently participated in joint training exercises in Eastern Europe and the Indo-Pacific. These missions were aimed at reaffirming commitments with NATO and regional allies, while also showcasing the aircraft's continued relevance in unconventional warfare. In particular, its presence in the Baltic states sent a clear message about deterrence and support for Allied ground forces. Footage and debriefs from these deployments illustrate the A-10's rugged landing capabilities, able to operate from rough airstrips and highways, a feature few modern jets can replicate. This ruggedness, combined with its simple yet effective design, is what continues to endear the A-10 to both pilots and ground personnel. Maintenance crews in 2025 have also noted that the A-10, despite its age, is easier and faster to repair in the field compared to more modern aircraft. This maintainability has proven crucial during operations where turnaround time can mean the difference between life and death for troops under fire. Moreover, the Air Force's increased focus on agile combat employment concepts aligns well with what the A-10 brings to the table. It's a platform that can disperse, rearm, and get back into action faster than almost anything else currently flying. While retirement schedules suggest the A-10 fleet may begin significant drawdowns by 2029, 2025 has made it clear that the platform is not just surviving on nostalgia. It continues to evolve with tactical innovations, data-sharing capabilities, and mission adaptability. Pilots flying the A-10 today are part of a transitional legacy force, aware that their aircraft may not be around forever, but also aware of the role it still plays in protecting troops and winning battles. Interviews with A-10 pilots reveal deep respect for the aircraft's design, often citing the feeling of being protected by an aircraft that was literally built around its gun. As defense priorities shift and new technologies emerge, 2025 may represent one of the last peak operational years for the A-10 Thunderbolt II. But rather than fade quietly, the Warthog continues to fly missions, serve allies, and remind everyone that sometimes, brute force, simplicity, and reliability are still the most valuable assets in warfare. Whether it ultimately flies into retirement or remains a strategic backup, the A-10's legacy in 2025 is one of relevance, resilience, and respect.